Oh my goodness, that is a good cup of coffee. I feel like nothing quite hits like a Monday morning cup of coffee. I actually posted a photo this morning saying, is it a 1 coffee, a 2 coffee, or a 3 coffee kind of day? And most of you were saying, at least 2. At least 2. This is my first coffee this morning and I'm literally just like, yes, this is what I need. But good morning, everyone. How are we all doing? As I said, it's Monday morning this morning. I had a little bit of a slow start because I had quite a heavy weekend at the weekend. I was at a friend's leaving party who's about to go away, and it was so nice. I got a little bit drunk, which was really fun because, to be perfectly honest, I can't remember the last time that I've been at like just a good old, you know, garden party, having drinks, you know, cocktails and seeing the girls, and it was just so lovely. So yesterday was pretty much just entirely spent on the sofa. A little bit of a delicate Sunday, which was a shame because it was such a gorgeous Sunday. Me and Alex kept looking at each other going, we should really be making the most of this weather, but you know, when you're like, no, I cannot move off this sofa for the entirety of the day. But I'm finally feeling a little bit more refreshed now and ready to start my week. I feel a little bit behind because usually on like a Sunday evening, I like to kind of like get ahead of myself, plan my week, do a few like admin tasks. So I've kind of just been doing that this morning and just trying to like catch up on myself and do the kind of tasks that I normally do on a Sunday on a Monday morning. But I'm up, I'm dressed, and I am ready to tackle Monday. I can feel like it's gonna be a good week this week, guys. Like, I'm manifesting it, I can feel it in my bones. It's gonna be a good week. I've actually put on a really light makeup this morning because I didn't want anything like too heavy, and my skin was kind of feeling like we were having a good skin day. So I'm wearing let me get it out actually, Pixi H2 Skin Tint. Absolutely adore this. If you're looking for something that's like really light coverage, I would say it's a mix between the, what brand is it? The By Terry CC serum and a tint and moisturizer. Like it's an in-between of those two. So it's like more coverage than the CC serum, but less coverage than like a full-on BB cream tint and moisturizer kind of thing. So I'm absolutely loving that. And then I'm actually wearing something different on my lips today. You'll be very happy to hear. In all honesty, it was because my Afterglow lip balm was in a bag somewhere and I couldn't be bothered to find it. So I was like, let's go for something different. And I have not worn this in forever. So this is the, oh my gosh, it's actually so old that like, I don't know if you can see, I don't think you'll be able to see that, but the packaging has completely come off. I know it's the Rouge Volupte Shine, but I could not tell you what shade this is because it is just completely rubbed off at the bottom. But it's this really lovely like nudie shade. I might see if I can try and find exactly what shade this is for you guys. I will link it down below if you do want to shop it. I forgot how much I love the Volupte Shine lipsticks, lip balms from YSL. They are absolutely fabulous. I have a couple of different shades, but this is just such a lovely, like really light nudie pink. It's like kind of almost a similar vibe to my nails. Like I'm going for like a bit more of like a nice lightweight nudie pink at the moment, and I'm kind of loving it. So yeah, got that on my lips today, and I'm really loving the very natural, dewy, no makeup kind of vibe that we're going for today. We're going for just a really chilled casual Monday. I'm actually wearing my new, this is my new Colorado top from Revolve, which you would have seen featured in my What's New in My Wardrobe video, I believe. So if you haven't seen that, there are some really gorgeous pieces in there. I would definitely recommend going and checking it out because there's so many cute pieces. So I absolutely love this. I'm so glad I picked this up. I know that when we went shopping in London, I was looking for an Anine Bing top, but actually I think this is quite a nice substitute. And I'm going to see how much wear I get out of this one, and then I might look to invest in like an Anine Bing one. In all honesty, I'm probably going to wear this a lot because it's just so comfy and like easy to throw on. If you see me outfit repeating this top far more than I should, then sorry, not sorry. I'm an outfit repeater and I'm proud. But what is on the agenda for this week? So I feel like this is probably going to be a bit more of like a multi-day vlog because I have some rather exciting things planned this week. Tomorrow, I'm actually going to get my hair done, which I cannot wait for. You can see it's like grown out a fair bit. I've been wearing it curly an awful lot because I feel like it's not quite holding this bob shape as well as it did when it was like a little bit shorter. So I'm doing it for just a little trim, and it's also going to be a colour refresh, and I think I'm going to be going for something a little bit different, which I'm a little bit nervous about, but also like super excited. I've been talking about wanting to do this since like before summer, and I'm really hyped for it. I'm not going to say what it is. You're going to have to watch to the end of the video to see what I'm going to be doing with my hair, but I cannot wait. My hairdresser's been like, send me pics, because I need to know what exactly we're kind of like going for in the vibe. So yeah, I feel like it's going to be a little bit of a change. I'm not going too drastic, but we're going for a bit of a colour switch up. So I cannot wait for that. I think it's going to be a really fun colours. So yes, anyway, you'll have to watch to the end of the vlog to that, but today I have a couple of new bits that I wanted to show you that I'm going to be adding into my wardrobe. I wanted to show you a couple of new dresses from House of CB. Now you guys know I'm such a huge fan of House of CB. I absolutely adore their dresses, and they have very kindly sent me a couple of new dresses to try. Now you guys know I'm really big on trying to kind of like curate my evening wear wardrobe, and I saw a couple of really gorgeous evening dresses there, and me and Alex actually have coming up our 5-year anniversary together, and I really wanted just like a really nice, elegant, like classy dress for that. It's not till middle of October, but I thought, you know what, I'll have a look for some dresses now, then I don't have to stress close to the time about what I'm gonna wear, and I'll know that I've got something like really stunning, really classy, really beautiful. So I'm so excited to get into these 2 boxes with you guys, because they are some gorgeous dresses. Okay, so the first dress, please excuse obviously the tags are still attached because I'm literally unboxing these here and now with you. So the first dress is stunning. It's this gorgeous like blue linen colour, and what I kind of liked about this is I feel like I can save this for next summer and then maybe wear this as a bit more of like a day dress in summer as well next year. Like I think this is a really nice, like, could be a day dress, could be an evening dress. Actually, this might be a really nice wedding guest dress. I know I get loads of questions from you guys about what to wear to a wedding. I know I've done like an entire video on wedding guest dresses, so I will link that down below. You guys can go and check out that video if you want to, but I think this might be a really nice wedding guest dress because it's quite like simple, it's quite understated. Obviously blue is a very safe colour to go for when it comes to a wedding, unless your bride has given you specific like colours to go for, but I just thought it was really pretty. It's got this like ruche detail on it. It's quite short, it's quite mini, and I don't normally tend to go for mini dresses, but I thought it might be nice for a little bit of a change. And you guys know when it comes to colours, I find blue is basically a neutral. Like I count it as a neutral because it works so well with a neutral wardrobe, and like you've got your blue jeans and stuff like that. So for me, blue is like a very easy neutral colour to wear. So I just thought this was absolutely gorgeous. Okay, the first thing I'm going to say about this dress is I would definitely recommend having someone around to help you get it on, because oh my word, it is not easy getting it on yourself, just in the sense of there's loads of like ties and stuff that you've got to kind of do yourself, which is very tricky to do kind of while still holding the dress up. But oh my gosh, I'm absolutely in love with this. I love the ruching. Definitely needs a bit of a steam, like as you can see it's been a bit creased up in the box, but this is absolutely gorgeous. Now I picked it up in a large. I'm usually a large at House of CB, and actually this is a little bit loose on me. Like I maybe could have gone for the medium with this one, so just want to note that maybe you could size down on this if your normal size isn't available, or if you're kind of on the verge, if you're in between sizes, I definitely say go for the size down in this one. But I love the asymmetrical skirt. I think it looks really cool. I really do think this would make a beautiful wedding guest outfit. It's not actually as short as I thought it was going to be. I feel like with maybe just like a little pair of maybe white strappy heels, it would look so super cute. Maybe like my Coach bag and white strappy heels. I absolutely love the look of this. I think this dress is absolutely stunning, and the colour is just gorgeous. Like I feel like House of CB do the colour blue so well. I absolutely adore it, so I'm really happy with this. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. I definitely think I'm going to keep it because it is stunning. I think I'm just going to have to find an event to wear for it, and I definitely think this would be a nice one to save for next summer, because I think this would really make such a gorgeous wedding guest outfit, or even just like a garden party, anything that's like a little bit more formal that you just want to be a bit dressy for, but also still quite comfortable, because obviously you've got the ruching, so you don't have to worry too much about like, oh, I can't eat in it, like it's too tight. So yeah, I'm absolutely obsessed with it. It's so pretty. Okay, and then this next dress, you guys are literally not ready for. Oh my word. Look at this. This is absolutely stunning. It's this pink midi satin silky number. Oh my gosh, I'm absolutely in love. I feel like this is just me in a dress. It's got this really stunning like bodice detail here. I love the boning and the bodices that House of CB do. They just like hold you in so nicely. They're like so flattering, really, really timeless, classic, stunning dresses. Like my House of CB dresses that I've got in my wardrobe, they're gonna last me year on year on year. Like I know I've put them away for summer now, like until next year. I'm gonna bring them out next year. I'm gonna wear them again because they're so timeless and so beautiful. And I just thought this dress was gorgeous. Like that's kind of silky satin. It's so shiny and so stunning. I'm absolutely obsessed. Now this one I quite like because I feel like it might be a little bit looser kind of around the tummy area, so if we're going out for a meal might be a little bit more forgiving. And I just adore this kind of like, it's like a cowl neck but with like boning, so I'll be really interested to see how it looks on. I just thought this was absolutely stunning. Such a lovely colour, and again actually the kind of dress that you could wear to a wedding. So if you've got a wedding coming up for like the end of September time, I think this would be absolutely gorgeous, especially because satin is obviously a little bit like thicker in terms of fabrics rather than maybe like linen like the blue dress. Also because of the boning, it's quite thick, it's got quite a lot of material there, so it will still keep you warm for like a September wedding. You're not going to be freezing. And I think this paired with like a little pair of maybe the Zara pink heels and a little white bag, and I think that would be the perfect wedding guest outfit. But I'm so in love. I'm hoping this looks as good on as it does me holding it up. Oh my word, I'm obsessed. I'm absolutely obsessed. This is so gorgeous. Even like I don't even have heels on and I feel like it looks so flattering. I can imagine with a pair of heels just to elevate you a bit, it would look even better. Like a little pair of maybe white strappy sandals, maybe sandals with like a tie that kind of come up to like the kind of bottom of the dress. I think it looks so cute. Obviously the length is stunning, like it's a lovely mid-axi length on me, which I think is really, really nice. Then as you kind of step, it's obviously got the asymmetric hem that kind of comes out to a slit, which I just think is so flattering. You guys know I love a side slit on a dress. I find it a very flattering like silhouette on me, especially being a shorter girl. I feel like it's really nice because it just kind of like shows that little bit more skin. It's not too much fabric, but then even with your legs closed, if you were just to stand like this, it's so pretty. I love it. Color wise, oh my word, I'm obsessed. I find pink can sometimes be a bit of a tricky color when you have pink undertones in your skin. Like obviously my skin is very pinky toned. I know I've got a bit of fake tan on, but still is very like pinky toned, so sometimes pinks can be a bit tricky, but I feel like this pink is like the perfect kind of pink because it's just so silky and smooth and gorgeous. I absolutely adore it. I just want to like feel myself. I'm literally just here like, yes, I just want to, I love it. The boning is lovely. It's a little bit like, you can feel it a lot more than maybe some other House of CB dresses, because obviously this one's a lot more structured on top. Like the way that the waist comes down, we've got some boning like here, boning here. I mean, obviously you don't have to wear a bra with this because it has so much boning, so that's a plus. But just one that if you're maybe a little bit sensitive to it, you can feel it, just to warn you. But I feel like I could still eat and drink in this. Like I wouldn't be too worried about like, you know, not being able to eat. And I love the fact that it comes across like this. I find this very flattering because obviously it cinches you in at the waist, and then it just kind of like flows down really nicely. It covers any kind of like problem areas here. And then on the top, obviously this does need a steam as well. You can see it's like very creased up. I love this cowl neck. I think it's very flattering. It has boning all the way down, so it's really like structured, quite rigid, and then it just means it gives you the most stunning silhouette. So I think this would be such a nice dress to wear to a wedding, because you don't have to worry too much about like, oh, what if it doesn't stay put, or what if it doesn't do this, or, you know, because you know the dress is going to look like this all day. So I've got the little the tag that I can't take off yet, although I am definitely going to take it off now that I know I'm definitely keeping this one. So I think out of the two, this is definitely my favourite. I don't know if it's a bit much for a meal, like for an anniversary meal. I feel like in terms of dresses to choose for the anniversary, I think maybe the blue one is a bit more along the lines of the kind of vibe we're going for, but I definitely think I can save this one for a future wedding because it's just stunning. So I'm definitely not sending this back, but I just don't know if I'm going to quite wear it for an anniversary. Let me know what you guys think, if you think it's a bit much, but it's just stunning, absolutely stunning. And it comes in a few different colours, so I'll link it down below because I feel like you will need this in your life. I'm so happy I now have it in my life. It's just absolutely gorgeous. So it's a little while later now. I have just been filming some reels this morning, which I always find so fun, like creating different kinds of reels and like styling and stuff like that. I always absolutely love it. So if you're not following me on Instagram, little plug to go and follow me, especially like I love doing reels with terms of like styling, seeing exactly how things look when you like move and how they fit and stuff like that. Because I know sometimes in photos, obviously because of angles or whatever, you always get like the best view of the outfit, so sometimes it's quite nice to be like, oh cool, that's like how it looks when you start moving a little bit. And yeah, I would just say go and follow me on there. Cheeky little plug there. But I'm just getting ready now for a little virtual event with Pixi, and I absolutely love their virtual events. They are so much fun, and I've got a little box here of goodies that we're going to be using for the event that they have sent me ahead of time. I've got about 20 minutes till the event starts, so I thought we could go through the box before I open them all up and get them all disheveled and test them out and try them out and stuff like that. So I thought we could go through this together. I literally don't know where to start with this. So the event is all about, I think it's called like Eyes, what's the event called? It's called Pixi Perfect Eye Masterclass. So I have a feeling it's going to be all about eyes in this box. So the first product which I've got here is called the Detoxify Eye, which is caffeine and cucumber. I've heard a lot about these. They're basically under eye patches. Now I find sleep very, very important. I'm someone who I have to get at least 8 hours. I usually aim between 8 and 9 hours of sleep a night. And I just am quite lucky in the sense of like genetically, I don't really have big bags under my eyes. But when I start to get less sleep, or if I'm doing a lot more than I should, which also at the moment I'm doing a lot more than I kind of used to, like I'm out and about a lot more. I have so many more plans, like my weekends are actually filled. I do start to notice that my eyes go quite puffy and they just look quite tired and they're just a bit dark. So even if you're not someone that has like huge bags under your eyes, I definitely think this is something that can really, really benefit you. Actually, do you know what? A couple of people have commented on, I feel like you guys know when it starts to get the end of the day in vlogs, because my eyes just start to look really tired, especially when I've been wearing makeup all day, or if I've had my contacts in all day, if I've been in London all day, like at the end of it, my eyes just start to go so tired. So I'm really excited about this because I've heard amazing things and I've never actually tried them before. I don't know if this is open. No, I don't want to open it just now. But it's going to be a real benefit, I think. In case you're wondering what it says instantly depuffing and reviving hydrogel patches. That's exactly what they are. Under eyes are revived, refreshed and rehydrated, infused with cucumber and gold to help soothe, nourish and fortify. Hyaluronic acid and caffeine smooths and depuffs, aiding in reduction in appearance of dark circles. I've also heard as well that as a long-term benefit of doing this, you can actually see some like anti-aging benefits, or at least you can see some like aging prevention benefits, which is a big thing for me. Obviously, I don't have to worry about aging just yet, seeing as I am still in my 20s, but prevention is way better than like fixation. And it's a lot easier to prevent wrinkles than it is to kind of like reverse the signs of them. So anything I can do to help prevent the signs of wrinkles, I'ma do it. I'ma do it. Oh my god, and next we've got this adorable little mirror. I love this. It's got the classic Pixi rose gold kind of packaging. And I think, yeah, it's just a little compact mirror, which is so handy. I might actually put this in my handbag because I'm not gonna lie, I never have a mirror. And sometimes, like, I know it's kind of easy, like you can just use your phone. But I feel like sometimes you just want an actual mirror. Like you don't want to have to look in like the front facing camera. So that's adorable. And then next we have the Correction Concentrate Color Correction Concealer. I've never tried a Pixi concealer before, but I'm very intrigued to see what this is like. Very pink, which is interesting. That's not kind of a color I would have guessed, although I guess pink does kind of like counteract with blue. So I think if you're someone, I might give this to my sister actually, because she has quite dark patches. Oh yeah, brightening peach. That does make sense because a lot of people talk about peach concealers when it comes to, yeah. So that's amazing. Very excited about that. Next we have a 2-in-1 natural brow duo. Now I'm not gonna lie, I've recently been really loving it, especially like at the weekends, just going a lot more natural with my brows. And literally all I will do at the weekend is wear the Pixi 24-hour skin thingy and some brow product, and that's all I will wear. So I'm very excited about this. This is a natural brown, which sounds like a good color match for me. yeah, that looks like a really, really great colour match. So I think this will be really, really nice just at the weekends when I'm wanting something just a little bit less, like I don't want to do the full like fill in my brows, use my Refi. It'll be quite nice for something just a little bit kind of like simpler. Oh, they've sent it twice. They've sent it in natural brown and natural blonde. It might actually be naturally blonde. But after my new hair tomorrow, we'll have to see. I'm going to have to try them both out because I don't know. I might actually have to change my brow products. Oh, I didn't think of that. I didn't think of that. Next we have an Eye Lift Max Liquid Shadow. Now I love liquid shadows. Liquid shadows. That is a tongue twister and a half. For when you're like out all day, so whether that is for a wedding, whether that's like if I'm in London having meetings all day, going to events, like when I was in London the other day, it was a lot. Like it was really, really a lot. You know, you're walking around. I know that it doesn't sound like a lot, like, oh, all I did was go to a meeting and then like go do some shopping and then sit down and watch like a musical. It doesn't sound like a lot, but it's exhausting, and like your face afterwards really feels it. So when I was taking off my makeup, nothing was better than that. But I feel like this will be really, really great for those kinds of times when you just want something to last all day. You're gonna be out, it's gonna be a really long day, and you really, really want it to last. Now, next we have the Pixi Large Lash Mascara. Now, I've never actually tried a Pixi mascara. I haven't really heard much about Pixi mascaras, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Like, you know how there are some coveted mascaras out there and like ones that people talk about all the time. So I will have to give that a try. You guys know I'm not big on like huge lashes. Like I like them to look quite natural, quite everyday. So we'll have to give that a go. Then we have the Endless Silky Eye Pen, which sounds, oh, that sounds really nice if you want to do a bit of like a smoky eye. I do kind of want to start trying some different eye looks because I do know, I am very, very aware that like, I kind of wear quite samey makeup, and when it comes to like events or like fun things out, I think it'll be really nice just to change it up a little bit. So I'm really excited about this event because I feel like it's gonna be fun to like learn how to like kind of do different like eye looks and things like that. Often at these masterclasses, obviously the kind of design is that you like use the products along with the makeup artists. I often don't, just because I would rather just sit, take it in, listen to what they're saying, maybe take a few notes and then experiment in my own time and like try it out later, just because I don't want to feel pressure. And often a lot of the people that go to these masterclasses, it's like a huge array of people. Some of them are more like me, where they're like just kind of content creators who do a bit of beauty. Some of them are, you know, professional makeup artists. So I don't ever want to feel pressure at these kinds of events. So next they've sent a little precision eyeshadow product, which I have a feeling we're going to be pairing these two together to kind of blend out a really smoky look. And then lastly, we have a lovely palette, which I'm not going to lie to you guys, this is like Ellie in a palette. How stunning are those shades? Sorry, we've got a bit of glare, there we go. How stunning are those shades? Oh, I'm absolutely in love. I feel like I just need to open it up right now. Oh my word, I'm so excited to try these. I love the Pixi palettes because I feel like they're quite simple packaging, very like minimal. There's no mirror, there's no like excess stuff that you don't need. It's just very like, this is what we've got. So we've got, from left to right, Shell, Clay Rose, Ochre, Mandarin Terracotta Chocolate, Rose Gold, Bronze, Copper Ruby, Fog, Umber, and Noir. And I absolutely love that. I think they look so lovely. I feel like this color brown, this is my perfect wing liner color. If you guys watched my latest reel all about like how I do my winged liner, you'll have seen I use like a brown eyeshadow, and I think that is so gorgeous. If you've got lighter colored hair, you know, blonde, brunette, anything like that, I feel like a wing liner with brown eyeshadow looks absolutely amazing. And I love this color for like the corner crease. I think that's so nice. And I've never seen, like, this is almost like a mustardy kind of color. I think that'll be really interesting to try. So I'm so excited about that. I've got about 2 minutes now before the event has to start, so I'm gonna get myself a drink, get myself ready, and have a little bit of fun with makeup. Oh my goodness, that was such a fun event. It makes me so happy whenever I do these kinds of events and get to like talk about makeup and like see the enthusiasm of the artists and the people that are behind the scenes and explaining the products. And we did like a really nice like smoky eye, which honestly to me just screams like winter and Christmas. So I'm really excited to give that a try, have a little bit of a practice maybe at the weekend or something when I've got a bit of time, because I think that would be really fun to do for like evenings, winter time events, that kind of thing. I am so excited for that. So I'm absolutely buzzing now. I always get so happy after these kinds of events, but it's quite late now, so I think I'm going to sign off this vlog for this evening and pick back up with you tomorrow for the big day. I cannot wait to show you guys what we're going to be getting done, because I'm just super excited for it. So I'll pick back up with you tomorrow.
You're gone now, will you coming back? Yeah, I know that. Yeah, I know that. You're the traveling kind, it's a known fact. Yeah, I know that. Once you've seen all the things, all the places, I hope it means that you'll come home to me. Once you've traveled the world, all the spaces inside your heart, I hope I'll be your end destination.
Honestly guys, I feel like I always start to get really nervous for these hair reveals, and I don't know why. It's so silly. But are you ready to see the new hair? Here it is in all of its glory. So I'm all but, and I'm obsessed with it. I don't know how well the colour is going to be picking up on camera. Let me kind of turn around a little bit so you can see a bit more of like the colour there. I feel like you can see it a bit better how it is. Oh my gosh, I'm so obsessed with it. I feel like I haven't actually like properly chatted to you guys about the kind of like reasoning and like my choice, and because in all honesty, often when you're about to make like a big-ish change, especially when it comes to like appearance wise, people are always like, no, like I loved it before, don't do it, and they kind of talk you out of it, and I just didn't want to be talked out of it. I just want to apologise if we have a bit of lighting change in here, because I'm sitting here in the living room, the sun is going in and out of clouds, and I can't really control that. But I wanted to sit in here. I feel like I do all my hair reveals in here. I wanted to sit in here because it is like the best lighting, and so I can kind of give you the most accurate representation of what it looks like. Obviously it's not like the biggest change in the world, you know, I've not gone from like brunette to like ginge, but it's kind of just like a subtle ease into it. I think my hairdresser was like a little bit apprehensive that I wasn't gonna like it or something, so like we both kind of discussed it and we went like as subtly as we could whilst it's still making a difference. And actually looking at it, I feel like next time I might even go a little bit more, because I love it. I absolutely love it. So basically I've kind of decided I want to be strawberry blonde. I don't want to be brunette and blonde anymore, or blonde, or whatever the shade is that you call it. But I actually have ginger heritage, which is something I think probably not a lot of people know about me. I've got a Scottish heritage. I definitely take after my mum's side. So my mum is Scottish and my dad has Dutch heritage. And my siblings definitely take after my dad. They look a lot more like Dutch than I do. I literally don't look Dutch at all. They tan really nicely. They're both blonde. I took the Scottish genes, and like you guys know, I've got like really naturally pale skin. Like this is me with fake tan on, you know, really naturally pale. And I think in all honesty, I should have been born ginger. Like I always say that, and like a lot of my mum's side of the family are ginger, and it's like just kind of in our blood kind of thing. And I've been thinking about it for a long time, and I'm like, I just think I should have been born ginger, and I just think it would really suit me. So yeah, I didn't want to do like a full brunette to like full ginger, but I wanted to just kind of like dip my toe into the more like auburn colours. Like obviously whenever people like get their hair done, it's quite funny actually, whenever people, even when they put blonde in, they're always like, I want to go ashy, I want to go ashy, and ashy has just never suited me. Like I've always said to my hairdresser, can we go for the really warm blondes? Which is so like unusual in terms of it's not what people normally ask for. And I've just been looking at like on Pinterest and stuff, some like inspiration, and I'm like, I just want to go for it. So I went for it, and I'm so happy with how it's turned out. As I said, it's not the hugest, biggest difference in the world. It's not, you know, a massive change, but it's definitely more along the lines of the colour that I think it's just gonna really suit me, and it's just feels very me. So I'm really happy with it. What do you guys think? Can you tell there's a colour difference? I won't lie, when I first came home, Alex, I was chatting to him for like half an hour, and then I was like, oh, by the way, what do you think of my hair? And he looked at me and went, it's a bit shorter. I was like, what do you think of the colour? And he just went, what have you done different? I was like, men. But I feel like especially over time and like when I curl it and stuff, when it's curled, it's a lot clearer, the colour. And I do find with whenever you get your hair coloured, you've got to give it a couple of weeks to really kind of like develop in your hair and like soak in and like show the true colour. So it's probably, especially with my hair straight, not going to look much different. I think over time it will start to kind of like sink into my hair and like fit a bit better, but I'm just so happy with it. And also I got like a little trim, so it's a little bit shorter, back to kind of the length that I initially went to when I first got it, like did the big chop, because I just really like that length. And I don't know if you were noticing in the kind of before clips, before the haircut, the bob was getting a little bit long, so it's like it was starting to struggle to bob underneath. So I was like, okay, I think the hair needs cut now. So yeah, it just took like a centimetre or so off, but mainly it was just about the colour, and I'm honestly so happy. And I definitely think next time I might go a little bit further with it and get a few maybe more like lighter gingery tones thrown in, because I never wanted a block colour, because I've never had block colour, I've always had balayage. One of my favourite things about what my hairdresser does is like the regrowth is so subtle, which I love. So I said I don't want to like throw that away and go for a block colour. Like I do still want to be able to have the opportunity to have regrowth and not have to worry about it too much. So yeah, but I think I might get maybe a few more kind of like lighter strawberry tones running through it. Maybe I'll wait till spring for that, because this is a very like autumnal colour and I'm kind of loving it. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Do you like it? Do you notice a difference? Do you think I should be a full ginge? Let me know. But I'm so happy with it, so regardless of anything, all that matters is I'm happy with it. So I've just had a new little delivery arrive that I am so excited about and wanted to unbox with you guys, because I'm so excited. Basically, I don't know if you guys saw it, I shared it on my stories. Farfetch had an amazing 15% off sale, which Farfetch don't often do sales for like existing customers. They do loads of great discounts when you're a new customer, but if you're an existing customer, it's very difficult to get like a discount somewhere unless you just keep creating new accounts on there with like 10 different emails. But they had an amazing 15% off. Not quite site-wide, but like loads and loads of pieces. I would definitely recommend following my blog as well, because I always try and keep up to date. I always do lots of like style edits, stuff like that, things that I've seen, like the blazer edit, the Amazon fashion edit. I do loads of things like that, so definitely if you kind of want to be kept up to date with stuff like that, go and follow on my blog, and also keep up to date with my stories, because obviously they only last 24 hours, so I know that they go quite quickly. But I literally was like, I'm gonna buy this before I even start sharing stories, because if this goes out of stock, I will literally cry. Like I will cry, because I've wanted this for a little while now, and I wasn't planning on buying it actually. Like I literally had no intentions. Oh, that's difficult. I had no intentions of purchasing this, and it wasn't until I saw it go into the sale that I was like, no, I need it. I need that in my life. I've been eyeing it up for so long, and she's so pretty. So I picked myself up the little baby mini Coach tabby, and I love her so much. Now you guys will know I already have my like cream coloured Coach tabby. Let me grab it a second just to kind of show you the difference in colour, because there is actually quite a difference in colour and also in size. This is much like whiter. It's not a full white, it's definitely like an off-white creamy tone, but this one's a lot more kind of like more neutral beigey, and a lot smaller as well. And basically I've been loving my small bags recently. I've been really enjoying wearing crossbody bags, but one thing I do find, as a small human being, crossbody bags can be quite tricky on us. Like I love my Coach tabby, and I have worn a crossbody a couple of times, but then I'll also look back at like videos or photos and be like, that bag's just taking over the entirety of your body. Like I feel like we have to be much more selective with the crossbody bags we can wear, because they just take up so much of your torso, and I hate when I've got a cute outfit and then the bag completely gets rid of it, like it takes away from it. So I'm wanting to pick up a cute little baby pillow, and I'm so obsessed. I decided to get the cream just because, or the beige, whatever colour this is, I can't exactly remember the colour online, because I really wish they would do this in black, because I think black would look really cool. They've either got pink, grey or green, and those colours just don't really speak to me. You guys know I'm a neutral girl at heart, and I know it's fairly similar to my tabby, but I feel like this is different enough for me to justify it. Like obviously this doesn't have the same gold hardware as the tabby. The pillow makes it a lot kind of like poofier and cuter, and it's a lot smaller, so I feel like I can justify. I'm going to take off the packaging just because I feel like this is ruining my vibe a little bit. Oh my gosh, isn't she just adorable? I absolutely love her. I'm so excited to have her in my life. I'm gonna have to take good care of her because I'm really worried about like scratching the leather on the pillow. I can't believe how poofy it is. Like, obviously it does have a bit of stuffing in, but even if I take the stuffing out and show you, it actually holds its shape like really well. That is it with no stuffing inside, and it's still really like poofy. I absolutely adore it. It does also come with the crossbody as well, so I will be wearing it crossbody of course, but yeah, I just wanted to unbox that quickly with you because it's literally just arrived this like last 5 minutes. So I was like, let's just unbox it together. I'm so impatient that 90% of the time when it comes to bags, I'll just unbox them by myself and show you guys them later. But I want to unbox it with you. But yeah, I just wanted to share her with you because she was just so cute, and I'm so glad that I managed to get that discount. Like 15% off is huge, like huge when it comes to these kinds of bags. And it's the best thing I've ever seen. I was actually keeping an eye on the Coach mini tabbies on, is it mini pillow tabby, or is it just the mini pillow? Maybe it's just the mini pillow. I was keeping an eye on these on my bag because you guys know that's where I got my other Coach bag from, but they were out of stock in the mini for so long, and this is the first place where I've not only seen it back in stock but also discounted, so I was just so excited. So yeah, I will link it down below. I think it is still in stock on Farfetch. Obviously it won't have the 15% discount at the moment, but it is still a really affordable bag when it comes to designer bags. I definitely would say Coach is a great bag to invest in if you are looking to start a designer collection. I get a lot of people that DM me saying, what would you recommend for a first designer bag? And I would definitely say, I mean, this is probably a bit more of a trend piece, so maybe the Coach tabby in either white or black I think is such a perfect first designer bag because they're only, I think the tabbies are 400 and this was 350 I believe, but basically they're under the £1,000 mark. What I might actually do is another edit on my blog of the best designer bags under £1,000, because I feel like there are so many brands that are bringing out bags at the moment that are actually fairly affordable in regards to like the designer bag kind of price points. Like I know obviously affordability is so subjective. You guys know that I'll always like talk about affordability in such a subjective way. Like for some people a £2 bag is affordable, for some people a £20 bag is affordable, you know what I mean? So it's all completely like how your kind of perception of it is and like where you are at and what you want to spend your money on. Like you might even be able to afford it, you might just not want to. I think these are just such great little bags, so very excited to have her in my life. Oh, she is just the cutest little baby. Look at that. That is exactly what I wanted in terms of sitting crossbody. I know that most bags, kind of like crossbody bags, you know, like the Louis Vuitton, the Pochette Matisse, the Coach tabby, or even like my YSL envelope bag, they look like this on most people, but because I'm so small, you know, I need like a much smaller bag in order to kind of like make this crossbody look work. But also you can wear her just like this, or even take off the other strap as well. So I love it. I am so obsessed with her. Honestly, the cutest, most affordable little designer bag I think I've ever owned. I feel like today has just been one of those days that has just run away from me. I don't know where the time has gone. I've been doing so much like admin work. I filmed a couple of reels today, so I always love it when I like film some reels and, you know, get creative. It's currently almost 4 o'clock, which I don't know where today has gone. And I have a call at 4, so I should probably jump on that now. It's a really fun and exciting work call. I always love it when I get to like catch up with my kind of like work girls. I feel like they're my colleagues. I know that they're not. I know I'm self-employed, but like I feel like they're my colleagues, and it always makes me really happy. We're going to do some planning, some strategizing, which always motivates me so much. Oh my goodness, that was such a great call. I always just get so like energetic and motivated after these kinds of calls. I'm such a like analytics geek. I love looking at like the behind the scenes stuff. I never really talk about like behind the scenes stuff with you, I guess, in terms of like boring admin, but I really enjoy the boring admin. I think it's just so much fun being able to like just look into like the stats of stuff, the analytics, see what works, see what doesn't. And all I'm gonna say is make sure you're ready for Cyber Week. I know it's still a little way away, but obviously with this job we have to plan a bit in advance. So I'm starting to do some Cyber Week planning and I cannot wait. Let me know if there's anything in particular you want from me. If you guys were following along since like last year, you'll remember I did a huge Cyber Week edit, and I'm definitely planning on doing that, if not more, again this year. Like I am planning on going hard at this Cyber Week. I can't wait to just be as useful as I can for you, like give you all the content, as much useful, informative, like really thought through information in order to kind of like just help you make the best purchases, help you spend the money the best, and just be as useful as possible. I'm always your Cyber Week personal shopper, your Cyber Week Pixi. So yeah, let me know if there's anything in particular you want, because I'm currently in planning stage, so I can make sure to add that into the planning. I always love listening to your guys' suggestions, like especially when it comes to things like reels, when it's like, you know, I do my petite girls guides, and sometimes someone will message me and be like, can you do a guide for this? And I'm like, oh, I never even thought of that. Like, you know, I've kind of just always started in this way, but yeah, sure, I can think about exactly why I style it in this way. So yeah, with like blog posts or reels or videos, let me know if there's anything in particular you guys want to see, because I just love the planning and the admin side of it. But I think I'm gonna leave this video here because your girl's tired. I feel like it's been quite a long vlog because it's been a bit of a multi-day vlog, but I really hope you guys enjoyed it, enjoyed coming to the salon with me a little bit, enjoyed seeing some new pieces, new autumn clothing, a new bag. There's been so much happening in this video, so I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and if you got this far in the video, leave me the haircut emoji down below in the comments, because what other emoji could we use right now? Leave me the girl getting her haircut with the colour of hair that you have or that you want. I'm just rambling at this point. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.